Welcome to another Planning Phase Syndicate. This is a special episode that we call Trench Run. It is essentially us doing our construct the Death Star list and then going ahead and battling it out against each other. So tonight in commentary, I have John, the Wild Turkey Man, sitting right next to me on my left. You have Tantastic here, who's going to be doing all of the broadcasting with our buddy John, and we're going to be doing commentary. And our friend Matt, who is Matt the Cider King, will be battling it out against Charles the Glenlivet's Prince. There you go.
I like it.
Yeah. How are you tonight, John?
I'm doing great. How are you, Chris?
Good. It's weird. It's a Wednesday night. I'm sure we're streaming X-Wing. It's kind of fun. It's like one of those things we have not done in a long time. Well, Charles and I've been streaming some games here and there, but tonight we actually get to do one of the segments that we created for the show called Construct the Death Star. So as a lot of you know, what we do for for that segment is we essentially allow whoever is going to fly the list to pick a faction. Then the rest of us get to either veto that faction or let them play it. So, for example, when I did mine the other week, I wanted Separatist and immediately got vetoed because nobody wants me to fly Separatist for whatever reason. And they decided they wanted me to go ahead and um, fly. I'm flying. I don't know what I'm flying. Resistance. That's what I'm flying. I'm flying Resistance now that I think about it. And they decided to give me this bomber. And then what we do is we kind of go around the table and everybody gets to pick a ship and do an upgrade. And we just kind of do it round robin style. Um, and then we take these suboptimal, semi-fun, weird, janky lists and play them against each other on a Wednesday night.
I'm looking forward to this. It looks like you guys gave yourselves, or they gave each other some really interesting not lists. Should be fun.
Yeah, so we'll start with Matt. Matt's Construct Star list is essentially a separatist list, and what he did is he wanted to run Darth Maul and the Infiltrator. Charles tried to get him to run Count Dooku, but Matt vetoed him and said, "No, no, no, I want to run Darth. That guy will run." So we were like, "Okay, hey, no problem. You can go ahead. You can run Darth Maul. We're okay with that." He has Hate, Count Dooku as crew, and thermal detonators all on the Self Infiltrator. He's running DBS 40 or 404, which is the Hyena class bomber that can shoot at range 0. You just have to take a crit for it. And with no shields, it kind of sucks. So it's debilitating. But it should allow Matt to be able to get in there nice and close to range. I got vetoed on the missiles I wanted him to use. To shoot, because to me it almost feels like you come in, you use your advanced protons, then you ram in and leave your guy right there in the center, and then you get another primary shot. And if you're dead, there, so what? As long as you took more than 40 points off the board, you did a good job. He's also going to be flying a Tri Fighter with Fearsome Predator and Intercept Booster, as well as another Hyena class Separatist bomber with thermals and Discord missiles.
Yeah, I like this list, and he did a good job by taking the Discord missiles as much as he could. Those are probably the best upgrade that the Separatists have available to them, and so you want to get as many of those in a list as you can. They're extra ships and they're free damage. You might as well use them.
Yeah. So you went down the list for Charles there?
Sure. So Charles has got a Galactic Republic squad. He has a LAT gunship with Hawk on it. Um, he's got Pit Fisto riding along with him. Is the only upgrade in his entire list. And I don't know if he did that because he really wants red evades, or if he did that just because he wanted more force in the list. His other
And
ships. Oh, yep.
I was gonna say, just so everybody knows what Fisto does, is he adds the purple evade token to the ship, and you can also in the for somebody else do red evade because none of those ships have or the other two ships do not have cheap evades.
Right. And then his other ships in there, he's got a Delta 7 Aether Sprite with Obi-Wan Kenobi on it, a Delta 7 with Ahsoka Tano, and the Naboo N1 Starfighter with Rick Olay, or Olay. Um, this should be interesting. He's got four two-die guns, and that's kind of it. A lot of green dice in the list, so hopefully that works out for him.
Yeah, and some of the idea behind this is when we had to pick this list, he actually wanted to fly Republic, and so like we kind of were like, hey, that's actually okay because Charles never flies Republic. He's usually a scum player. I've seen him fly some Rebel stuff before, and he likes to fire spray Separatists, but that's it. And so him picking this list kind of like it was to us it was kind of fun. And then I got asked, what do you want to put in there? And I was like, well, you put a hawk in there because in my world, like what I would have thought I would essentially have put in there I would have put in there like torrents or something else, something that you can spam that takes advantage of Hawk's ability per se. Um where you can do your boosts or your maneuvers at the very end, go one forward, do your boost for maneuver, go one forward, and you're all just moving one forward to victory, just kind of like a rebel list. But anyway, so any other thoughts, John, or you want to hop over to the game?
No, I think we can get to the game. I'm interested to see how this plays out, how they want to set up.
All right. Well, there we go. We are now officially on the game. I'll message them and say, hey, go ahead and start setting up. So if you look over here, it looks like Charles has the first player token, and he has brought gas clouds, which he's sticking promptly in the corner.
Yeah, I'm surprised he set that first. He knows Matt with those landing struts on the hyenas. He wants to get those in the middle of the field and be able to sit on them and just kind of abuse him for the whole game.
Yeah. And I agree with you. I think that's kind of because usually when I play against Matt and I run Separatist, because that's Separatist is probably the faction I play the most. Matt will promptly move those stupid things to the back part of the inside of the board as best he can. He does like an hourglass type thing. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before, but that I don't know where he got that terminology, but that's kind of what he calls it, the hourglass setup with the rocks to keep them away from each other.
That's an interesting approach. How's my audio volume here? I'm seeing
You need to
in
probably
chat.
go up a little bit. I turned you up on my side, but it doesn't seem to be getting any louder. So either you're farther away from your mic than earlier, or
Okay, is that any better?
yep, now you're definitely loud.
Okay, we'll boost it there.
There we go.
All right, better in chat,
Hopefully.
hopefully.
It looks like they're watching us, so that's hilarious. All right. Well, hopefully they don't stay on and watch us while we commentate, because that would be a little silly, wouldn't it?
Oh, I'm definitely going to say mean things about them, so I hope they do. So Matt's got his tri-fighter set up in the corner of the board, kind of angled in, so he can go either way, and probably hoping to get some utility out of his slams. You see what Matt's doing here with his hawks? Okay, I guess I lost Chris. It looks like Matt is trying to set up to actually run his droids straight onto that rock that's right in front of him, and probably planning on just sitting there for the entire game. Maybe get
Hello?
his
There we go.
missiles off. Hey, there you go.
Sorry about that.
Did our stream die, or is that
No, that's me.
still
I no. My audio is on a different computer, and what happened is it's when I switched the app, it decided to switch to the microphone for my webcam. Don't ask me why, but it did.
perfect? Yeah, I was just commenting. Matt here is trying to line up his separatist bombers there, sit him on that rock right in front of him, and probably never move for the entire game.
Which I don't know with that D404, you wouldn't want to do that, would you? I mean, that almost seems suicidal.
Right. Yeah, I think you want to get right in their face and do as much damage as you can before he blows himself up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he never will technically be able to do anything, right? Because he'll never be at range 0 with somebody if he just sits on that rock.
Yeah, he does get a bonus at range 1 too.
Fair enough. Because
It's
if it
just
were
he
if Go ahead.
Oh, no, just if he's performing an attack at 0 1, he gets that 4th die and he gets the crit on himself. But so even if he doesn't get a block, he gets a good damaging attack.
Yeah. And see, and that's why I don't know. That's what I would do with them. I would probably okay with the mall.
Chris, you still there?
Yeah, it just I don't know what the heck's going on. There's the
Something
first
just
swear from
glitched out
tonight.
there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
My audio goes in and out. I'm wondering if my cable's going bad. Actually,
Oh no. Hopefully
I
the
bought.
cable and not the amp.
Yeah, I hope it's not the amp though. It's funny they discontinued the drivers for them.
So
So
you just gotta
I'm
use
just
it as
stuck.
a default audio device and see what happens.
Yeah, well, my mic doesn't work without a phantom power.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have a USB mic. I have an actual I have an AT 2040 or something like that, or 2020, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Did
Yeah.
he
What's that?
did he take a disarm token and not slam? Oh, there he goes. Okay, go ahead. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know what you were saying.
Oh no. Sorry. Yeah, the disarm token he gets is in the system phase, and then he just may slam during the for during its activation. So he gets the disarm no matter what.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I assume he wants to slam.
All right, so it looks like the yellow one must be the Separatist bomber,
Yep.
and then his red one is the DBS-04. So he may not go straight onto that rock. If he
Yeah.
does, his moves are telegraphed though.
Right. And that's the thing. He does. Yeah. Okay. He's going for to push through it.
And if he clears it, he has to roll for damage. Okay, so he's not going to clear it.
Nope.
He lands right on it.
So he's
I
sitting on
do,
it.
yeah.
He can, I don't hate it though because he can just sit there and wait. So if he wants to, wait a couple turns and then come off it and maybe get those range 1 shots, that can work.
That is true. So I'm going to bring up, I think I'm going to bring up, can I bring up the card? Oh, I don't know where my link went. Poop.
Over the overlay.
Yeah, because I was going to bring up the actual card for Maul, because what I'm worried about is he's going to move his Maul too fast, and then he's going to get his Maul stuck up in there. And those droids are just going to be sitting on that rock shooting range 3 if they're lucky, you know.
Right.
And Maul's going to get just murdered. He's going to get murdered by.
Yeah, you can actually on the overlay page right in the middle. There's that card and dials thing. You can search for a card,
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm going to do that then, I think.
and it should put it right in the middle of the overlay.
All right, let's find that web page that I had. Oh, there it is.
Hey, Johnny Tex, thanks for joining us while we figure this out. Learning to stream games, it's fun.
All right. So it should be up on screen now. There it is. After you perform an attack, you may spend 2 force to perform a bonus attack. It's kind of actually very similar to Zam, weirdly enough. Um, except for with force. and he has 4 force tokens on his on his ship. And if I remember right, they don't associate, do they, John, with specific cards? Like, he just has 4 force tokens, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, it's the ship gets a pool of force tokens, and then every turn they regen one force, no matter how many different cards or the pilot have force abilities on them.
Gotcha.
So he has hate, he has Dooku, so he's probably going to try to keep it pretty full so he can use that Dooku trigger as often as possible. But the double tap is, still a powerful ability.
Yeah, and I think I can bring his dial up on the screen too. I think it's this button? Nope, not that button. There we go. So, there's all his moves that he gets. I love this little overlay feature too. This thing's the best thing in the world. Um, okay, the most notable thing about this Maul infiltrator or Sith infiltrator is it can do a 5K. It's a red maneuver, but it can do a 5K. That's crazy for a large base ship. You do not see that I know of that does 5Ks.
Yeah, it used to be the scum, the Lancer could do that, could actually do a five straight 5K slam. Um, but no, with a large base now, you don't really have too many options for that big K turn.
Yeah. And if Matt could right here, so if he does his 5K right now, he could drop bombs. Too bad he didn't have proxies on that thing.
Yeah,
You
he'd
could
be taking a lot of shots in the rear though.
That's true. That is true. You are right. Because they would have everybody there. But I have seen people use that Sith infiltrator for that. To
Just as a big bomber, that'd be a lot
yeah,
of fun. Yeah,
just K churn, reinforce if you can, drop, bombs and run away. So yep, so there you go. So now his separatist bomber is rotating. So I wonder if Matt will do a bump next this turn with Darth Maul, or if
I
he's gonna pass him.
I think even a one bank right will clear from all there. Well, no, it would bump. We wouldn't quite get out far enough.
Seeing if it were me, that's probably what I would do, just for the pure fact of keeping Maul slow enough to stay with those other two.
Yeah, that's his biggest problem is keeping ships in front of him long enough to actually do meaningful damage to them. Now Matt could run into a problem here because of the way he's lined those ships up. Yep. Oh,
No, no.
did it do it?
So
Okay.
so the way I understand the rules are, and I could be wrong, but I believe the way that Dion has either ruled that or the FFG has is that it technically will make that full churn, even though it
Okay.
doesn't make the full churn. It makes the full churn, which
Even though it
actually
doesn't
makes
actually fit.
which makes
Oh,
separatists actually really dirty because you can move your people subliminally, minimally with that, and
yeah.
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that seems hardly fair.
Yeah.
But
Now here's
nothing about them is. Yeah.
nothing about them is. Trust me, I've heard that more
Uh,
times than you can imagine.
Plenty. Right?
What's that?
Okay, so he's putting them all in front.
Yeah, and he's gonna go right after. Is that Obi-Wan? That's Obi-Wan over
That's
there. No, that's not Obi-Wan.
Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So he's got a long range shot at her.
And now if you could just figure out how to get shared calculates with Maul, that'd be better.
Oh,
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I like to see Separatists win
yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah. If you put the Kraken um strategic whatever that upgrade is,
The
the
tactical
commander,
or yeah.
yeah, on Maul, you can then calculate on Maul and hold it for the next round.
Ooh.
It's not quite network calculations, but he does get free tokens.
So
He
he's
also has
spending a
four.
force. All right. Well, look
Oh,
at that. He's playing to one in already,
one shield up. The shield is off on Ahsoka. Nice.
which is
And I
kind of
think
funny.
he's
The irony of that too, if you think about it. I just watched Clone Wars, so um, some of the irony of that whole thing is Ahsoka lets Maul live, and here he's coming back for his revenge. So
yeah. This
next
is
next
not.
next turn, what do you do?
I was just going to say this is not a great trade for Charles because he's going to have one 2-die long range attack on Maul. Maybe does a damage, but a shield on Ahsoka for a shield on Maul is um, not great.
Why did he turn that blank? Oh, he just must not have wanted to use it. Oh man.
Yeah.
No, did Charles? I'm confused at what Matt's
I,
doing. There we
I think
go.
Charles flipped the wrong way. Yeah. And Matt's going to block one here with a force,
Yep.
and then he's going to take a shield. So trading shields, not exactly even in Charles' favor here.
No, especially
Right.
because of hate.
Right.
So, so
Yeah,
next
that's a
question is
freebie almost.
he gets 2 force back, correct? Or does he only get to regen 1?
He only gets one, even though he has a card that gives him force. Um, it is a per ship, one regen.
Good night.
Yeah, so this next turn, I think Charles needs to move. He has the first player, he has the first ships moving. He needs to move the Delta Sevens into Maul's face as quick as he can, probably, and then bank in with Hawk to kind of block that 5K for Maul.
Yeah. The question is, does that 5K still fit, or is he too far past that rock?
Oh,
I think that 5K doesn't fit. If Matt does a 5K, I think there's going to be a problem. Now the
he
question
may go
is
off the board. Yeah,
yeah, and that would be really awful for this game because he does have a 2 sloop, but I don't know if that would be the smart move. Um, and you could do a sloop.
yeah,
So a 2 sloop would 100% put you right there. So his Obi-Wan has to come in hard enough to block that 2 swoop. Oh, then the question
yeah,
is, does Matt just turn around and rotate his hyena bombers so that he can Discord missile Obi? Really, he needs to get the light on the Discord, not the Obi-Wans of the world.
yeah. Obi-Wan can avoid it easily enough. Discords on the lat is going to be a problem for him. Now, what do you do with your fearsome predator here?
He put it on Rick Olay.
Okay.
Oh, what? Oh, the ship. If it were me
Yeah. No.
personally, uh, he still has. Oh, he's got to flip that card. I don't. I'm trying to think. What is? Let me go to the dial real quick. Um, if it were me, I would be doing probably a too hard in. I don't know why he's stressed, so I think that's a personally, I think that's a problem. I would not have stressed myself. I don't know if he did his slam action. I actually would have moved my guy around that rock and come in behind with them so that he would have had one churn where he's allowed to come in. So I would go either too hard left and then or I would do the too hard right and then the boost in. One of the
Yeah,
two.
to go around.
Yep.
Let's see. Does he have that? Yeah, he flipped the card. Okay. So he's going in, and
Yep.
he's
There he
gonna.
goes. And
Is he gonna boost? Yeah, he's gonna
yep.
boost and go after Ahsoka hard here. Droids are just gonna do nothing. Yellows staying put.
Yeah, again, I'm a little surprised by that. I guess if it were to been me, I would have barrel rolled to the right and hoped I cleared that rock, I think,
Right.
and target lock.
Yeah, they've got the option to roll and stress for the calculate, and they really just don't care.
Yeah,
I think
because
I
now
think
his
he's thinking
discords
about
are
it
not gonna
here.
hit.
Yeah. No? Okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
those
his
discords don't go anywhere right now. If DBS or yellow were rolled to the right,
and he
they could
I
put
think they
discords
could
at
clear,
least on
can't
a
they?
stroke. They can
Do you
clear.
I think they could clear that rock barrel roll wise. I'm not 100% sure, but
I think they'd still be on it on the right side of it. Yeah.
well, if they would, then it's the better call not to barrel roll, I guess
Oh,
then.
it's no, it's fine for them to barrel roll. It doesn't. They still ignore it, and they're still overlapping, so they'd stay strutted to it.
I thought that you had to just flip them when you barrel rolled.
No, you only flip when
No?
you do a maneuver.
Oh, well, then
Yeah.
then yes, he should 100% done that because you could have hit 2 discords right off there. And if
Yep.
for whatever reason one of them moved off of it and left the discord there, it's right there for that lat.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do to avoid it. Oh, Maul just moves up.
Yep, okay. The swoop would
He's
have there
he's
you go. A 2 left
he's
swoop,
okay.
so a 5K would not have worked, but a 2 less swoop would have been the positive thing to do.
Yeah, but he probably has the sloop open to the right next turn, so he's not too worried about this.
Man, I would have at least rotated those things. I would have either rotated or barrel rolled them.
Yeah, yeah. Roll right would have been perfect for him. They're set up well for next turn, but still, they're they maybe have long range shots at Hawk now.
Yep, that's probably it. And, they do have the network calculate, so they can work with, the Tri Fighter if needed. Um, he is going to shoot it. It's funny, they're pinging the table and we can't see it. Go ahead, ping it, buddy. You going to shoot a
We
Discord?
can
Yep, he is. I knew it. I mean, I guess at least it sits there, at least shoots to the right. I
ugh,
mean, now he has to get ball out of the way or nobody gets that Discord.
right.
Okay, no, don't do it. Don't do it. No. Okay, good. Like you saw where the first one went. You don't have to commit the second one.
Right. All right. So we got Obi-Wan shooting at Maul. He knows how this goes.
Yeah, range one. Oof. Oh, that's not good. Only 2 paint. Is that a target lock on him?
It's that
Yep,
Hawk.
he's got a target lock.
He's actually using the lat ability for the fire convergence so that he can re-roll up to 2 dice. I don't know why he's doing that when he had a target lock, but he may have forgotten that he had the ability there. So down to a hit crit.
Yep.
Matt is, I assume, Dookuing an evade because I saw him use a force there. Rolls an
Oh,
evade,
ultimate disrespect. No,
so he takes the
no.
damage.
Hey, turn your force back.
Nope. So he takes the damage on the shield, and
Yep.
then because
Oh,
he
and
received
gets
the
the hit.
damage, hit gives him force back.
Can you Dooku several times then?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, he does. I don't think he knows that.
Oh no.
I don't think because we've
Yeah, you
never played
absolutely
that
can.
way. Oh my god, I
Yeah,
forgot.
that's why Hate and Dooku are so good together. You can, if they get 2 hits on you, you Dooku and evade, you dodge one, you take a damage, you get your force back, and you can do it again on the next shot.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy good.
That's why hate is 9 points on a large base ship.
So now he's got a range 3. I don't know. So Rick's gonna use
Obstructed.
his ability. He doesn't have an ability to do that. And Matt actually gets one more die.
Yeah, Matt
There you
gets
go, Matt.
4 dice. Rick
That's a
rolls
good.
fire though.
Yep.
2 hits and a crit.
Yep. Ugh.
And DBS,
Ugh. He's taking at
well,
least one.
Ben- bends it and takes a crit.
Ugh. All right. I guess I should probably decrement the screen
And,
here.
and it's a direct, so he takes 2.
Oh no. Oh. Ugh.
So that's rough for DBS 4 when he's not going to do any meaningful damage this turn. Well, who knows what he might do? He has a bad shot though. So we've got Maul shooting. Oh,
Ooh. Oh
two
man,
hits,
don't
a crit,
use.
and a focus.
Yep, use your force. There you go.
Yep.
That lat's taking something.
He's shooting at Ahsoka there. That's
Oh.
3 green dice. Ahsoka's going to spend the focus and dodge
Okay.
3. So it takes only still takes a crit though because the shield got plinked off last turn.
And what's the crit? Do they show it yet?
He's pulling it up here. We've got damage sensor array. Ahsoka can only focus. That's not great for the Delta 7 there
Nope.
because they want people to use their abilities for
Oh, is he going back into
bonus.
her again?
He's taking another shot.
Oh, and he's
He
got a
spent his 2
focus too.
force,
Ugh.
and he's using the focus this time.
Oh, he's shooting at the lat? All right.
Oh, so Maul, you have to perform a shot against a different target unless you miss. Then you can shoot the same target again.
Gotcha.
So he had to shoot the lat. Now he shot the lat and did 4 damage. So
Yeah, that's pretty good.
he's not mad about that. Yeah,
And if anybody shoots him and he's gonna get a shot back, unless so Charles, do not shoot at Maul. He's gonna get his bloody force back. All right, he's gonna shoot at
exactly.
Maul. I wish they would clean the
Yep.
board up. All these dice on the board are driving me nuts. It's
It's
like
like they
just
heard you.
after every
Weird.
time, just get rid of. Thank you. Oh, look at
Hawk
that.
with 2 hits and a crit.
Duke, did you where's the see, I
Well,
told you he doesn't know about the Dooku thing. Doesn't matter,
yeah, he's down to no force now, so
but he gets one back for hate.
he gets 2 back for hate this time because he took 2 shields. So that shield's down on Maul. He's sitting at 2 force.
And he'll get one
And
back
if
at
they
the end
keep
of the
shooting
round.
at him, yep, if they shoot at it again, he'll probably get more. So DBS is a range 3 obstructed, though he does ignore the obstruction.
Oh, Maul had a target lock on Ahsoka.
Oh. He
That's
didn't
why
need
he
it, though.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there's one crit.
DBS with a crit. Ahsoka with,
Enough.
well, one evade.
Oh, she don't have any force anymore either.
Yeah, she's limping. And Ahsoka's going to go into Maul. Let him regen. Oh, no. Two hits is not
Go
bad.
ahead. Yep. Dooku.
Oh. So evades 1, takes 1. And that should be half points on Maul, right?
I believe so. Yep. Yep. Charles is at 46 points. Matt's at 22.
All right. So as much as we're saying Charles is playing this poorly.
He
He's
is
ahead.
right. Yep. And it's because Ahsoka is the cheapest point. I mean, that's the biggest problem. Those ships, none of them are worth that much because they don't have upgrades on them. His lat is worth more than
Right.
everything else. He's probably going to bitch at me because I bet he will never use that lat functionality.
Oh, the strain to barrel roller boost.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, 2 crits. Does
Not
he have a
bad.
token too? Oh, he must have a token. Yep, he's got a calc. Oh, pushes that 1 crit through on Ahsoka. And what is it?
Stun pilot. So if he moves through an obstacle, he will suffer damage.
Yeah, so not
Although
that's
honestly, if he gets Ahsoka through an obstacle from there, I'll be impressed.
yeah. If he gets Ahsoka through an obstacle at all, we've got a problem. Well, that definitely is in Charles's favor that Ahsoka gets to live one more round because she'll get one more shot.
Very likely, yes.
So do you just buy or 4K? Is it 4K that she has? Let me see.
Let's see.
She has a
They have
4 and a
Force
5.
and
Do you
5.
just 4K or
Yep.
5K through there? Pick up that Discord missile if it's there, and then just sit there because you got 1 health left. You're gonna get to shoot. You have 1 force.
Yeah. Yeah, you just plan to die.
Yeah,
That that might be the cleanest way to do it.
because you pick up that Discord and you remove the Discord from the lat. If the lat, well, the lat won't pick up the Discord this turn actually either though because
Yep.
he's gonna
Yeah,
hit
Maul's
Maul.
there.
Mm,
No, I think Ahsoka, yeah, 5K. Use her ability to spend that force and get a focus token. Just, have one good mod on there and plan on the ship dying. If you can survive Maul and DBS, then you get your shot. So
yep,
there's
and
a lot against her right now.
because my guess is if Matt swoops, he's not gonna be able to get away from him. He's kind of screwed, I think, in a lot of his maneuvers. He's gonna have to. He could
Okay.
do a
So
3 hard if he wanted. Take himself out of the fight.
is that Maul?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I don't know if that
think
sloop clears. That's all.
yeah, if the Hawk bumps
Oh,
in or if yeah.
cracker.
Hold up. I'm gonna go yell at them.
So while he's gone,
Sorry, we cleared that up. Ahsoka had damage sensor and cannot barrel roll.
yeah, I was just say, okay, good, thank you. So say I didn't think
I
she could.
I just yeah. Sorry, I jumped channels to yell at them.
Yep. So I see what Charles was trying to do with that because he wanted to get that bullseye shot to get that extra thing. He wanted also the block, um,
Yeah.
in case
Well,
DBS
that's
launches. Chances are he's not going to.
yeah.
Whoa, whoa, buddy! Holy
Predator.
crap! All right,
He's
I didn't
going.
expect that.
Is he trying to catch Maul or no? Wait, what's he doing there? Just trying to get out?
I guess I would not have. I would have gone slow because he didn't know Ahsoka was going to do that. I would have gone slow
Yeah,
and nailed that lat.
yeah. So Maul just uh Hawk just bumped into the fearsome predator there,
Yep.
and now Maul probably runs into all of them.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That cleared. I couldn't believe that.
Well,
Now here's Charles's dilemma. Do you stay there and risk hitting the rock next turn, or do you barrel roll and get out of the way?
yeah, that's a tough one because if he he can't roll right. He would have to roll left. Yep, and there he goes. Kind of
Oh,
away.
yep, all the way back. There you
And
go.
so, but he did see, so neither of the hyenas turned again. So they're not shooting at him.
Oh,
Obi-Wan's really in the clear this turn.
oh,
And Rick is coming up to finish the job.
there you go. Rick's just gonna take somebody off the board. He's like, screw you guys.
Yep.
All right, does it
Oh, and
clear?
Maul goes for it.
Yep.
No.
Told you it wouldn't clear. That's
Yeah, he it might have cleared if he'd let the lat run into him, but when he blocked him with the tri fighter, he absolutely put that in the way.
I mean, I guess on a
So here we
positive
go,
note,
Rick.
yep, there goes Rick. Rick's gonna murder him. Oh man. At least on a positive note, Maul and the Tri Fighter will not be taking shots at all. Like nobody's gonna be shooting at him.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
they're
he's
just like,
lost two
no.
shots there, but Maul's hurt and not taking any damage this turn. So
Is that not through a
thing is, I'm
rocket?
not.
Really?
It's saying no.
It should be though. I'm pretty sure that should be.
No, look at
I
DBS
guess.
is hanging off the back of that rock far enough. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in. Yep, it clears it by a minute. Ain't that something?
So
Ugh.
how does
Ooh,
that work with
four
the ship
dice.
on the rock?
And he's got to focus. Well, we know he's taking a crit. Oh my god, he's taking it a crit. Oh, did that
So
kill him?
DBS 404 is going off, yeah, without using his ability or dropping anything.
Hey, do you know how to get on the overlay ships to not disappear? When
How do
I
you mean disappear?
so if you look at the overlay when I took him down to 0, he
Yep.
disappears. I don't know why.
So yeah, it's very, very transparent there. I think I can tweak it later, but I think you can tweak how dark they get.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they like cross it out and dim it, but it's really dim.
There you go. I fixed it. Good job, John.
Nice.
All right, now I missed everything that happened though.
Me too.
I'm guessing he got out
We
of whatever that
had
was.
Yep, Obi-Wan shot at the hyena and rolled one crit, and the hyena rolled one evade. Looks like Obi-Wan didn't spend anything. Which again, I'm not sure why, because he does not have anybody pointed at him. So
Yeah, nobody can shoot him.
yeah. All right. So we have Hawk shooting at the bomber, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
And that looked like no damage. And the last shot here is Ahsoka. Well, not last shot, but last shot for Charles is Ahsoka at the bomber, who's still sitting there on that rock. Not sure about what's going on.
Don't spend your
Ahsoka has a
focus, Ahsoka.
focus.
Don't. Oh, she did it.
Uh,
All right.
he
I wouldn't
spent
have.
some, yeah.
I
One
would have saved
evade.
it to live.
Yeah, because now the bomber gets a range 2 at Ahsoka, who's just got one force. And when you have 3 dice, you want to be able to modify more than one of them.
Oh,
One hit,
well,
though,
she might get
drop.
lucky. Oh, the Jedi
Yeah, there it
luck.
is.
The Jedi luck. So now next turn, what do you do? What do you do next turn? Because That we know what Charles's Hawk will probably do. That Tri-Fighter's gotta do some sort of a turnaround maneuver. Has to. But he's gotta be careful because that Tri-Fighter is gonna block whatever Maul does
Yeah,
because he
if I'm
can't
Matt
swoop now.
here, yeah, if I'm Matt, I probably turn the Separatist bomber to the right so that it's facing upfield and maybe barrel roll it just to get it off of the rock and so that it can actually move. Um, or potentially, let's see. Yeah, if you drop a bomb with the Separatist bomber there, 'cause he has thermals, right? Drop
Yeah,
two. He's
he
already
has thermal on it.
yeah. So if you drop two thermals and just kind of clog up that area in front of Rick, you have Obi-Wan going in there, you have Rick going in there, you have Ahsoka maybe heading that direction. Um, and then you can just two straight off the rock and kind of set up for next turn. The fearsome predator here, I I don't know, it doesn't have a ton of good options. Maybe just like a one turn right, boost right, to get
Yeah.
pointed back sort of where the action's going to be. Maul, unfortunately, is locked into a one bank here, I believe. One bank, maybe two bank, because he's stressed, he can't turn around, and he wants to be able to turn around next turn. So here come the bombs. I like it, Matt.
Yeah, that's definitely the right play with that. Which then indicates
Yeah,
he is leaving. He has to leave that rock. I can't imagine he's gonna stay.
he's he's planning on going somewhere, I hope. Oh,
Oh,
and
all
Maul
right.
is dropping bombs too.
So I'm super confused now because that
Separatist bomber may be in a tough spot.
he's gonna take one or two bombs.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
and
Yep.
Ahsoka can't get away.
Nope.
So Ahsoka's going to take two bombs here and probably dies.
Ah,
With
too
that
bad
damage
Maul's
sensor
so
array, she
far away.
cannot move. So the Tri Fighter does a one Talon roll. Okay, that's not awful. There's not
Nope.
probably not anybody pointing at him, so that's a good
Nope.
spot.
I think that's a good move, personally. I forgot they hit Talon rolls on him. Those one weird, like the vultures do the same thing. They have that one. Oh, he's gonna barrel roll. There you go. See if he can get out of it.
Uh, you know what? A barrel won't clear him though. For a barrel roll to clear, you need to have at least. Oh, he's going the other way. Never mind.
All right, there we
He's
go.
just accepting it. Yeah.
Yep. And he's probably gonna take it to Matt. Take the stress on the target lock. Take. There you go. Just in case that lat doesn't clear, because that lat could go 3 or 4. No, never mind. He's just gonna bump. The lat's like, screw it. I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah, he
uh,
decided to stay. All right.
oh man. And that means he's doing that to lock
He's
Matt
not.
into that bomb.
Yeah. Matt, I mean, if Matt set a two bank here, it might fit. It's
Man, look
still
at
one of those
Obi.
things. Obi going for the bomber.
Ooh, ooh, look how close he is to that rock too. That's a tight move.
That was a good move. Good eye. Obi-Wan's going to
Yep. Barrel roll.
take a barrel roll here, use his
That way he
fine-tuned
gets
controls, and then.
bullseye on both of them.
So here's the thing, though. He doesn't have the CLT upgrade. He has no upgrade.
Oh, so yeah, he doesn't get the extra dice, does he?
So
Okay.
Bullseye does
What?
nothing.
Why did he go one? What did he
Oh,
go in
Rick!
for? Rick, Rick, what did you do? Rick, God. Oh. Oh, Rick, you don't even
So
get
he's
to
taking
evade.
both of those. Okay.
Oh, yep. Oh,
Yep.
well, at least he clears his stress. His swoop will work next
Okay.
turn.
So
Oh my god.
so Matt bombs himself twice. We're gonna roll for Maul first. Maul takes a
Oh,
hit.
takes a hit. Oh man.
That's a damage. Yep.
No, he used Dooku on it, didn't he?
Okay. Well, we're done with that trick then.
Well, he's
So
got more
the
force. Do it
bomber.
again.
Well, for Dooku, you have to have full force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you get to strain on the bomber for that focus result. And then the Buzz Droid Swarm takes Nah, it can't take a strain. But he could have
It
destroyed
can.
his
Yes,
own
it
Buzz
can.
Droid Swarm before it did anything. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That one's hitting both of them. Oh,
Clear on Ahsoka.
oh,
What about
oh
Rick?
man.
So Ahsoka lives past one bomb. Rick takes a strain.
No big deal.
He's okay with that. Nobody's pointing at him. Ahsoka, here we go again. And she takes a hit.
Oh, he's gone. Gone, gone.
So lived longer than we expected, but still taking
Yeah,
out
she
that
did
bomb.
some big damage last round for being on one health like that. Rick, did Rick take a hit
Yeah,
too?
that's why you got to get those ships off the board. Rick is rolling now. Nothing.
So
So
now points wise,
not the
oh, I never
worst.
started timer. I'm dumb. I'm sorry, folks.
Oh, they're at 34 minutes right now. So we have Obi-Wan going, I would guess, into Maul. Yeah, it looks like Maul.
Hmm. Yep,
Range one
use.
into Maul.
There you go.
And he's
Yep,
going
use your
to
trigger.
use the Hawk ability from the lat. Reroll a blank into a blank. Solid.
Can you use that other force? There
And
you
he's
go.
got nobody shooting at him. Yep. So he's got nobody shooting at him. So, oh no, he does have the Tri-Fighter right there. And he actually shot at the bomber. Okay.
You shot at the bomber?
So that's one. Yeah, one card at the bomber. It was strained, so it got one fewer die, I guess.
Makes sense. Oh, look at that lat.
Hawk rolls. Yep, the lat rolls one hit against the bomber, and it goes through.
Well,
You
still not
know,
the end.
not the worst. Yeah, Maul doesn't have a shot. Don't love that. The hyena does have a range one on Hawk, so it's got a good chance of getting half points on the lat here.
And he needs those. That's what he needs right now. And he's got a target lock too.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
forget. So that actually is very beneficial for that
yep,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, you
He can get
spend it.
himself back in this game here.
Spend it, Matt. Come on. Bring it in.
There we go.
Boom.
3 hits. It's rolling
Oof.
2 hits. So still takes it past half. That's all he needed. That's another solid 30, 32 points for him.
Yep. He's at 75 now to 82. And if this Tri Fighter,
Yeah, this is
it's going to be a hard one, though. Oh, but it's a range one at least, though. At least it's a range one. Oh,
it's a good roll.
all right. Come
Two
on.
crits and a hit on
What do you
Obi-Wan.
got, Obi?
He Obi does have his focus, so he's not terribly worried, but he's probably losing his shield here.
Oh, yep.
Yep,
One
there we
shield
go.
down on Obi.
Now he's
Man.
now he's looking a little nervous.
All right, let's get those dice out of there, folks. All right, I'm gonna clean their dice up. Driving me nuts. Oh, I can't because I'm gray. Oh well. Next time I'll give myself white or purple or something.
Here, I can change my color and just steal their dice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you shore up his cards too? They're bothering the shit out of me. Like, are they at
Oh,
Obi-Wan?
I'm not going to touch any of their stuff.
Obi-Wan? Is it Obi-Wan or
They're
is it
all
the Hawk?
yeah. No, those are on Hawk.
All right,
But
so
if he wants
does
to have a
Maul
mess
do
of
this?
cards, he can do that.
Maul does the swoop. You think Maul attempts that swoop again?
I think so, though. Charles has been pretty willing to just leave the lat sitting there. It's Here's the thing: medium base like always fits basically when you think it shouldn't. So he probably can do a two sloop over the medium base lat.
Yep, because Rick's gonna do the two bank probably, right? Or does he do a three bank? He does a two bank. There's no reason really to do the three bank, is there?
No,
He does it.
three. Do they have a three hard?
He does, but it's white.
Yeah, they do have a. Yeah, so he keeps the strain, but
But then he gets
nobody's
his
going to be
evade.
pointing at him except for maybe the predator. Yeah, yeah, he gets his
Yep.
free evade, so he'll avoid whatever's coming at him. At least one die. Um,
Well, that's the
but
worst
again, I
part
don't
about
think
that.
anything's going to point at him.
That droid is just that droid's got to be dead this round if Rick comes in like that. I mean, I don't know what that droid can do because he can't go anywhere. He can do a three,
He,
I guess.
he can do a two hard left. Oh, he's going to drop bombs. Okay. So like a two hard left and then a roll left might catch Rick if Rick did something to clear stress,
Except for now he's
he
got to deal with the
might get caught
bombs.
out there. Yep.
Oh, and Paul's gonna draw the bomb.
And Maul's okay, so I don't know what he's doing with that bomber because he's going to be facing another self bomb situation here.
And if you go three forward,
And
you're gonna
Maul's
be at
doing
the
two.
edge of the board. So,
Right. So you'd
because
have
yeah,
to
that's what
roll
I would have
to
done is the two
avoid
hard.
going off.
Oh my god, two of them too. Ugh. And that's the thing with that droid doing. Yep, there you go. And now you gonna barrel roll? I'm
Yep.
guessing you're gonna
Now
barrel roll.
yeah, he's far enough. He should be able to get out of the bomb range there. It's going to be close.
But you just took your guy right out of the fight, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh
yep,
no.
too hard right. Yep, not gonna there's 3 bombs for that guy.
Too hard. So he tried to go toward the lat
Yep.
and didn't
Oh!
clear. The
Oh!
lat actually got out of the way.
I can't believe that. Does the light have barrel rolls on it? I don't think they do. He's
No,
looking.
no, there's no
He's
way.
looking.
No, he's going to eat three bombs. That's okay.
And he's target locking Tri-Fighter.
Yep. So he figures he's got the one force from Kit, so might as well take the lock and hopefully get a good shot at that Tri Fighter, who's got no tokens right now.
I wonder what Obi does. Nope, nothing. He
Obi
bumped himself.
Self bumped. All right.
All right, so you were
Rick
right.
went
Good
with the
call.
three hard. Yeah, it was a good call until the bombs were there, but now less sure about that. He does get his free of aid.
Question is, do you
And
just barrel roll?
probably one. Yeah, if you roll left, you
There you go.
avoid maybe one of them.
That's what I would do. I would be barrel rolling. It just because that guy hasn't taken any damage.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to give up half points on your last ship that's in good health.
All right, so no sloop.
Maul went with the bank right three. Okay, yeah, he was just trying to get over over Hawk and avoid getting blocked into another, being stressed and not turned around, and also eating his own bombs again. Okay, so Maul's taking a lock on somebody.
Guessing the lat.
So what we got here? So we have the yellow hyena bomber could die from his own friendly bombs this turn. Obi-Wan could get halved by bombs this turn.
Ooh.
Hawk can't die
Oh, that
from
tri-fighter
bombs.
takes two. Oh man.
Oh, it did.
Barrel roll didn't save you, bro.
Oh,
Oh
Tri-Fighter took it.
no. No. At least it's only a hit, not a crit.
Yep. Tri-Fighter takes one. Droid Bomber lives. That's good news. Um, the remote does not take damage. Hawk needs to roll, right?
Yeah, so does Obi.
I think he said this is Obi-Wan, who takes a strain.
Train. No
He's all
big
right with
deal.
that. Nobody's facing him.
Oh, Matt's gonna Dooku him. Matt's Dooku. Oh my god, Matt just Dooku'd a crit. Oh,
Oh
Charles,
no!
I can hear Charles.
And it's a
Oh, it's a direct hit.
it's a direct.
Oh, I could just hear Charles right now. I did that to Charles a couple of days ago on the stream, and he's like, this is a friendly game." I'm like, "I know, but I'm just kind of playing like you wanted to compete for the tournament." So
Ah,
I was like, "I'm sorry, I
exactly.
didn't mean to do that." Oh,
Oh,
oh man.
that's
Ooh,
awful.
Hawk took another
So
damage.
Matt's back in this game.
All right, so good Matt's rolling
Bomber
first.
from the
Another a strain. All
yeah
right, all right.
takes a strain.
Matt shouldn't have a stress though. You should go remove that stress.
Which stress is that?
The Matt has a strain or a stress on the bomber. Oh, the Hawk took another
Oh,
damage.
okay. Here, I'll go check with that with them.
Yeah, the Matt taking that Matt taking Matt taking that if he has to take that last damage on that hyena, that could be bad. That can be bad. There we go. So you get rid of that strain. I assumed it was gone. Or
Yep.
that stress. So
Yeah. Yeah. We just cleared that up with them.
oh, is that Rick? Rick
And
just took a shield
Rick
too.
takes a shield.
Man, those bombs just paying off left and right for Matt. Do we have one
And
more to
we're
go?
finally down to the last bomb here. That one doesn't hit Rick at least.
Look how close it is. It's so close.
Yep.
Double strain. At least it's only 2 strain.
Double strain for the bomber. A hit. The buzz droids finally go off the board without doing anything.
Bye-bye, Buzz Droid. Oh, no! Oh, no! That Hawk is down to 1! Oh, oh, man. Does Matt have any bombs left on his, he's not flipping his tokens either. Oh, yes, he is. It's the wrong bomber.
Yeah, is. Yep. There's one left on Maul and one left on the bomber.
If that bomber lives, he's dropping that last bomb.
Oh yeah.
I hope he's got a range 1 bullseye shot, though. 3 dice.
Obi's gonna try. Yeah, 2
2
hits.
hits.
Can't
That's
kill
pretty
him,
good.
but that's
Ooh,
pretty
2.
good.
Yep, there you go. Flip it. Yep. Roll. Ooh.
Oh,
Matt should get
so
no
he had a
dice.
lock there.
No, he used his lat ability.
Oh, okay.
1 string gone.
That should only apply if the defender is in his arc, but it rerolled to a blank, so it doesn't really matter.
Gotcha. Oh, you're gonna spend your force. There you go. You spend his force. 2 hits into the droid. Easy natties. Easy
Oh, and the
natties.
droid just natties out.
Look at that. Look at that. That's what those tri fighters can do, man. I'm telling you. I like those. I played those this week. You didn't get to play against me. I was kind of sad. I thought we'd get to play some droid on Vader action there.
That would have been fun. No, I'm really curious to see those droid tri fighters do well. Anytime I've run them,
Mhm.
they've always just kind of blown up immediately. It's
They
like a
do.
very worse high interceptor,
Yep. The worst
more
is because
expensive and not
you
as
don't get
good.
that focus, right? It's still the stupid calculate. Like they should just given them a focus or something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you don't have the high initiative, you don't have the double reposition. It's difficult to actually get in a good spot with them.
yeah, I wanted to run 5 of them, honestly. That's what I was looking forward to run, but I didn't want to open your
Okay.
pack and I had Grievous with me, so I was like, could do that. Because you can run
Previously
5 of
seems like a
those with
good
toys.
addition.
Oh, he is. He Grievous is I love Grievous. Like, I hated Grievous when I first started playing because I didn't know how to play him. And after a while, it's like, oh, this is the best ship in Separatists. I don't care. Or screw Zam. I love Grievous. Grievous, the last tournament I played Separatists in, Grievous was always the last ship on the board every time. And he always did the most damage every time. I don't know how, but he was.
Oh yeah. No, he's got a 3-die gun. He can get rerolls against him. He's if you give him the plating and the title, he's got a ton of hull and doesn't care about crits. So he can stick around for a very, very long time. And he's just infuriating to shoot at.
Yep. He is he is he is
So what do we
probably my
got here?
favorite Separatist on the board. Well, hopefully Matt drops a bomb with at least one of them. I would do the 2 hard left this time because doing a 2 hard right's going to do you no good.
Yeah,
But in reality,
yeah, just
that
set you up for
bomber is
Rick.
just gone. Track? Okay. I was like, what are you getting a tractor
Nah.
for?
Okay. So Bomber's dropping his last detonator. And
Yeah,
honestly,
if
he
you
could
go,
K-turn here.
yeah, you
The
could.
although I
Maul's
wouldn't want
dropping
to with
his
that
last
bomb
bomb.
there.
I bet it'll only hit that droid bomber. That's my prediction.
Yeah. It's at 1 hull, so take it off the board.
I got him at 2 hull. Is he really only at 1?
I
All right.
show, yeah, 4 cards.
All right. I must have missed one of the hits. I mean, right now they're tied 100 to 100.
Oh, wow. This is a close game.
Yeah.
Hawk
And now if he can
runs,
block Rick here,
may get far enough there. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I kinda want Rick to get by and get into the bomb.
look, that lat cleared,
Just
and
just let
he's
him
got
run,
that lat
point
is
'em all at him.
right in range of. Oh, and he's got a focus target lock, range 1 on that Tri-Fighter. That thing's dead. There's Obi. Obi, what
Although
you gonna do? You're gonna barrel roll?
oh, yeah, gonna spend force for barrel roll, hopefully, so you can get a
Are you flipping a card?
what are we doing? I feel like they were checking to see if he had a crit. They were probably
Oh.
remembering Ahsoka's crit. And he's going to boost.
Boost?
Okay.
Oh, because he thinks Maul's gonna go around that rock.
Obi-Wan's going after Maul. Yeah.
Yeah. There is only 15 minutes
Rick,
left.
2
Alright. I don't know why he did that either.
nope.
Do you just
Although a
boost?
boost right probably is good for him. It's the thing. Do you want to deal with the shot from I guess you do. Okay. Oh, and Maul went with the
Yep.
sloop, so
Yep.
Obi-Wan made a
Good decision.
brilliant move there.
And is that a target lock by? Oh, he's got a target lock too. Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, see, I would
So
have
Obi-Wan's gonna
one-hearted
go and do
with Maul. Look, hey, he only hit himself. Oh,
Oh
train.
no.
Look, does the other one hit?
Train him again. All right.
Let's see if that other one hits. Come on, Matt.
Does it get anybody? No.
Nope. All right,
Okay.
good. Whew.
He didn't give the game away on bombs.
Nope,
So
but
Obi
Obi's got
range
a
winning the
range
ball
1.
here. Only 3 dice, but he can get him close to dead. He could probably finish him off next turn. With 13 minutes left, that's a possibility.
Do you just spend your force here? That's what I would do. Or does he have a
Oh
focus?
yeah,
No, he
nobody's
didn't. He
pointing at
boosted.
you.
Yep, just spend your force. Yep, don't send
Yep.
that target lock.
Then you Dooku's evade.
I'm guessing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Still takes hit
So
crit.
hit
Yep.
crit. That could be really bad.
Critical is console fire. And that's actually going to
Oh,
trigger right now.
oh man, that's awful. But it's not good.
Well, after after Rick engages anyway. So now Maul engages, and he has to roll for console fire with nobody to shoot at. Oh, he's going to Dooku the blank. Okay.
It's a good thing he did.
Dooku says nope. Yeah. Yeah, he's not taking any other shots, so no reason to risk it there. But Maul's sitting on 3 now, so Charles could take him out and have a very solid lead.
Yep. 3 dice, flat
Looks like
into
Hawk is
the
taking the
Tri-Fighter.
range 1 on the Predator.
Yep.
Yeah. Tri-Fighter's on 2 hull. Lat's got a lock and a focus.
Yep. Spend your
So
focus.
he's going
There
to
you go.
get 3 hits in there. Oh, and he's dead.
Oh, oh,
So Charles takes the lead.
that's a 4, right?
That's at 4, so he doesn't get to shoot.
Man, that hurts. 139 to 100.
Yep. And that lat skates away with one hull and probably doesn't get shot at again for the game. Because he's going to
Mhm.
do a nice leisurely
R-
looper on the board, probably.
yep, run away. Point Fortress
All
that
right.
shit.
So Rick looking nervous over here. You know, 10 minutes. Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh, Rick ain't got no evade.
So the, the little bomber that could is putting in work over here. He's going to put in a crit. And
Oh, that is a
it's a
crit.
hit crit for half points on Rick.
And the crit will be that structural damage.
Not good for Rick. Uh, Structural damage, yep.
Man,
So he's nervous for next turn now. So with half there, Charles takes the lead again.
well, Charles is still in the lead.
Or no, Charles stays in the lead.
Yep,
Yeah.
139 to 123, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
which means Maul has no bombs. Maul has to do a one bank
Yeah.
bolt to
Nobody has
catch and take
bombs.
delete Rick.
Yeah. Which with that structural damage, there's no way to fix that. Rick wants to do a 3 hard probably here.
Yep, and you're gonna have to look at. I think you're.
And that at least gets him his pilot ability extra die.
Yep, and your pilot, your bomber does a 2 hard or a 2K. That's my guess.
Yep.
'Cause you can't really
Yeah. Yeah, he's
run.
not gonna get shot at, so little there it is. He's just stressed, not dead. That's all that Matt needs from him right now.
Ooh, who
Not dead,
moves?
not getting
Oh,
shot at.
Obi-Wan moves first. Obi-Wan could block Maul. Why did he go 4? Charles, you didn't have to go
Yeah.
4. All right, whatever.
Yeah. He's getting out of the fight. He's making sure that Hawk doesn't go down and give up the rest of the points.
All right. See, let's see what
Yeah.
Obi does.
I think Obi.
Ooh,
Oh, okay. Going with the 1.
Matt's just gonna do a 2
And
bang.
he's gonna
Oh,
roll
he's gonna barrel roll.
left
Oh, yeah.
left and back. Yeah. He's gonna get that shot.
Yeah, which could be very
Make
bad
sure
because
that Maul,
Maul
if
is
you try to
limping along.
de-stress here. Oh
Oh,
no!
is he on the
He
board
flew
edge?
Rick off the board. He's off. He's
Oh,
off by
oh, by a lot.
past at the nub.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
oh,
the nub was
sad
on the board edge.
days. Sad days. Well, that changes the game dramatically. Matt's now Matt's now up until he
Matt's
loses Maul
ahead.
here.
Maul cleared the console fire. Yep. So Maul just moved and cleared console fire. He does have full force, so Obi-Wan cannot kill him right now.
Come on, Obi, just do it,
Obi
Obi.
should
There
spend
you go.
force, yeah. Oh,
Like, there's
spend
no.
focus. Okay, so 3 hits. Matt Dooku's a blank. Or no.
He
Why was
Dooku's.
that? Oh,
Matt
he
Dooku's his.
Dooku'd a blank. It didn't even, or Dooku evade. He didn't even roll. Okay. And nobody gets any shots. We're at 6 minutes, and Charles has a little bit of work to do here.
Yep, Matt's up 145 to 139. And you know that that droid's just gonna go forward. He's just gonna go forward. If Obi wants his shot, he's gonna
Yep.
have to block. He's gonna have to block Maul. And I wonder if Maul does
Yeah.
tries.
I
I hope he doesn't do that 5K though. That'll put him off the board. I wonder if he tries that sloop again.
yeah. If Maul does a two sloop left, he could maybe catch Obi and kill him. Obi-Wan wants to do a too hard right here, or too hard left, rather, to get sit right in front of Maul, maybe block him, maybe catch the Separatist bomber, and try to wipe that ship off the board. Hawk, yeah, stays disengaged.
Yeah. The Hawk goes, "No,
The
thank you."
bomber can maybe.
Okay. If
No,
it comes
I don't
down
want to
to a
die.
bomber
Thanks.
and Hawk, that's hilarious because that bomber cannot catch that Hawk.
No, everybody on one health. Yeah, the bomber's stressed though, so he has to go two straight if he wants actions. He
If
can
he
go
was
three straight,
smart, he would go as so hold on,
and then
that bomber, did he already reveal his maneuver? That bomber can go oh, he only went a 2? Oh, I would not have done that. I would have gone for the 4,
two straight.
4 straight because that would have put
Yeah,
him,
I think he's
uh,
trying to, and he's rolling. Okay, so what's he doing here? Roll lock.
yep.
He's hoping to get a shot on Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan's going to kill him
Yep.
unless Maul is somehow a better target. Hawk one straight. I think he can avoid going off the board.
Yeah,
That would
he
be a
can he
twist.
well, there's your Obi, there's his 2.
Oh, yep, there's his two, and he's got his lock on Maul. Oh, okay, he's gonna boost, and that actually is good because it blocks the two sloop left from Maul,
Yep. Yep,
which
there
he
it
tries
is.
to do. So this is exactly what Obi-Wan wanted. He wanted to be have Maul touching him without a shot and be able to shoot at the bomber and
Oh,
potentially
range 1.
kill it before it gets to even shoot at him.
And he's got a strain too, dude. Oh,
Obi
no.
rolls.
Oh, it's he's dead.
He doesn't need to spend it, but he does just because. Yeah. He didn't even roll, but yeah, he's very dead.
Well, that puts Charles back up, and now it all depends on what
Yep, there we
Obi and
go.
Maul do. If you're Maul, what are you or if you're Obi, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing with Obi?
Um. So here you kind of assume like Maul is stressed, so you assume he's doing a one straight. He wants to go as short as possible and still get a shot at Obi-Wan. I think Obi-Wan, you do maybe a one hard left and potentially just sit there. There's nowhere Maul can go that he can get a shot on you.
So how about this? Let me pose this to you. Do you do because you're gonna get your other force back, which he hasn't taken.
Mhm.
Do you do like a 4K and hope Maul
No.
doesn't go straight? Because just think of it this way: you're both fives. If you take him out, you win. He could take you
Yep.
out back. It doesn't matter. You still win. One card.
Yeah.
You got a target lock on him too.
I need
He's got target
one
lock.
damage on him.
He needs
I don't
one
go.
damage
I,
each.
yeah, with 2 minutes left though, with 2 minutes left, I don't go for the kill.
All right.
I'm ahead on points, and I know if I do a one hard left here, there is no way he can get a gun pointed at me, and so I either block him or he flies past. If I get the block, yeah, there you go, and you just sit right there. You take your focus or whatever; it doesn't matter. Regen your. Oh
No,
no! Don't
no, no,
move.
no. He's just
Okay.
gonna boost.
Yeah, that's fine. because yeah, Maul flies past him, and then next turn Obi-Wan can go 5 straight. He's gone. Maul can try to turn around, and it doesn't matter.
1 minute left. Matt, just set your dial. Go 3 bang. The 3 bang. He's got to go after that lad almost. And I bet you that
Yep.
Obi-Wan's going to go to the right and go through those rocks in case he tries anything with that lat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised Charles actually took the lat toward where the fight is. Oh, okay. So he's going for the kill, and Maul is going for it,
Yep.
hoping that they wouldn't have an engagement, and still.
Oh, oh, Matt,
So he's
Matt.
going to lock onto.
Oh, he's gonna leave the lock there. Oh my god.
Okay,
Are you gonna?
and this is going to
There's no
get.
way Obi doesn't have a shot.
No, yeah, Obi gets a range 3 shot there. It's 2 dice on 2, so we'll see. Dooku can block 1 for sure. So if he rolls, yep, spend that lock, go
Use
for
your.
2.
Yep. There you go.
But it looks like we're gonna have. Yep, spend
Spend
the
your force.
force. Yep, rolls 1 and 1. Spend a force to block it. No problem.
And that's the game.
So Charles wins the inaugural constructed Death Star showdown, whatever this is called.
It's a trench run, man. It's a trench run.
The trench run? Okay. I don't know.
I mentioned it earlier. It.
I
So
I forgot. Gonna be honest.
I'm gonna see if they'll join our chat for a little post commentary
Okay.
quiz. So I think that was actually a really well played game. There's
That's
definitely
a
some.
little weird.
So there's definitely that separatist list is shows the power of separatists. So they lasted longer than they should
horrible.
have.
You kidding me? It's horrible.
No. You lasted longer than you should have.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
Okay.
and that's the power of the separatists right there.
That game was neck and neck for the last. Yeah, you guys were neck and neck to the last 10 minutes there.
It didn't really matter, man. His
Dude, when I
very
flew
impressive.
Rick off
Yeah.
the board,
Okay,
son of
yeah,
a.
Rick off the board.
Yeah, Rick off the board put the game back in Matt's reach, but
There wasn't anything I could do. Honestly, Maul was tied up the entire time, and
Yep.
I just never got him off of that thing, and that was really just literally my mistake. But it shows the weakness of separatists in my
You know,
that
you got-
right there shows just how weak the separatists are.
yeah, separatists
Now,
are
if you
weak. Now you got great value out of the bombs though. I thought.
Bombs are good. Turns out bombs are good.
Yep. Bombing yourself is not great, but
Not great.
works out.
You're gonna do what you're gonna do. To me, I mean, it was fine. Obviously, it was it wasn't strong. I mean, you felt like you were. I felt like I was constantly. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this. I it felt like I was constantly like dodging something or getting dodged or arc dodged, and I had the initiative, right? So it felt like no matter what I could do, I couldn't get an angle on him.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you had Maul as your I5, and so
Yeah.
Obi-Wan could still do things to get around you, and that ship is a little bit predictable.
Right. The maneuverability was not worth a.
Yeah.
Well, also the maneuverability lacking. Even I guess the Tri-Fighter was okay, but I mean it was only okay. Whereas all the rest of the squad just shows just how slow and cumbersome the entire squad is, even though they're small base.
Yeah. Now, Johnny Jackson in chat called it great. Charles, you did a great job controlling Maul's movement, and that's
completely true. We were talking about that early on about how Maul, with that double tap ability with Dooku in there, his biggest weakness keeping ships in front of him that he can shoot at and trying to go slow enough that he actually gets those shots.
Yeah.
So
My
once he
problem
got
was-
jammed into the pile up there, he just didn't have enough room to turn around and couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of like the YV666 on the scum side. Once you give up your back, it's hard to regain that.
Missed a sloop. Honestly, I missed a sloop that I thought it for sure would land. It's
Right.
not knowing how the ship moves, but if that's if it was a small base and not a medium base I basically ran into, I would have slooped instead of doing that. And that's
Well,
where
we actually wonder if it was that
That one we were looking at, and
yeah, because that
seemed like it should have
Tri-Fighter,
landed.
that Tri-Fighter, and the next time you guys can put the little thing up, but I think that Tri-Fighter, if he came in on 2 and not blocked so that lat could come in a little bit farther, there was a higher probability you would have actually made that. And that would have changed the whole game, because now you're behind the lat, you're behind all these other ships. Maul's back in it,
It came down to that one mismaneuver, honestly.
That one bank that I pulled off with the lat right in front of that rock like that, I couldn't believe that cleared. That was
right over Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
we couldn't either.
That was
Right.
That was
just
game
one hit
making.
point, so,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, dude, you limped away with
got him
one
away.
hit point. I just couldn't get.
Yeah.
You ace things. He rolled all the dice he needed when he needed them too. That also was clutch for him.
It was.
Lots of mods out there.
He was in the position he needed to be. Yeah, he was in the positions that he needed to be in.
Remember, X-Wing is a game of positioning.
Oh,
well, I think
guys,
too.
One of these days we're gonna have a talk about dice, but
no, and I'm not saying, I'm not blaming that. I'm just saying he did get some clutch, in the time.
Yeah.
Mind you, I didn't necessarily. I'm not trying to say it was all dice. Stop. We're just saying that when he needed them, he got them.
Sure.
I think one of the big things too is, and I guess this is something I learned tonight too, was if you barrel roll while you have your struts closed on that rock and still stay on the rock, you actually are fine. I guess I didn't know that, and that's, you and I've played that differently before. Whereas if I don't do that, I always took it. But you could have barrel rolled with both of your guys off of that rock after you took those after you took your calculates, and then your I don't know what those are.
It's barrel roll lock, not calculate.
But you take your calculate first, don't you?
Oh.
Or you could have taken your barrel roll lock, but you
on the bombers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't barrel roll for an action. If your action is to calculate, you can't barrel roll.
Right.
But you could have.
But you could roll lock with the bombers.
Yeah.
I could do.
Yep.
Never used.
But that would have at least allowed you to move them next turn without having to deal as much with the with them. Then you could have had the turnarounds or the disengages and then the dumping of the bomb. It would have allowed that DS 404 to live a little bit longer.
Is going to be nuked anyways. I don't know how I could have gotten him out of where he was. His bombs did more damage than he ever could have.
That is true.
Yeah, DBS didn't really do much of anything. Yeah.
He rolled double blanks and then triple blanks, I think. So, I mean, you'd only have so much. You only have so much, right? You got killed at range 3, through a rock. So,
I mean, he got killed by Rick rolling in there hot to just blast it.
Rick, don't sing the song because I don't want to DNC.
Rick, yes.
I made that. Yeah, I made that same joke in our chat. I was like, "Oh, Rick's rolling dice, haha, Rick roll." I felt like such a dad joke that was horrible.
It is.
Tough, it was a tough matchup. I'll tell you that. For one versus the other, definitely a tough matchup.
I mean, Matt, if you want to feel a certain way about it, looking at my side of the board, Rick off the board, you were one hit on Obi-Wan and one hit on the Hawk away from they were both on the ropes. This was anybody's game.
Most of the entire match. Yeah. I'm not.
Well,
yeah.
just so you know, if Rick hadn't gone off the board, though,
You
I
guys
think
were.
Maul would have taken him off the board that
Maul would have
round.
killed him. Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
then Maul would have probably killed
Yep.
by Rick. It's not like he, like I said,
Yeah,
he,
but
he rolled
so
every
here-
dice he needed when he needed to roll them, and it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like, when you're rolling and you roll what you need when you need to roll it, it's a big difference. And I'm not trying
Yep.
to say mine were weak. I did fine. I'm not complaining. It was absolutely fine. But it did feel like when he needed it, he got it, which is good. It's definitely good. But
and I got a
even
couple
then,
of key blocks that prevented some shots too.
that's also key. Like the block of that 2K, that 2 sloop. There was a 2 sloop I dialed in with Maul. That was clutch block right there. That right there clinched the game for Charles. I could have told you almost right away then that he was going to win. When block basically like 3 turns in, I basically had no shots with Maul, and I could not get off of him because I had to do the right maneuvers. So it was what it was. I probably should have dialed in the 3 bank away regardless, but I didn't. But that was my mistake. So the first mistake was missing my sloop. The second mistake was staying there too long, because you really got to keep Darth Maul moving.
Never using Kip Fisto's ability. He's still good for having a force on the ship. But outside of that, I don't think I found a way for Kip
Hawk
Fisto to be useful in this game because he
You didn't use
requires you to
Hawk's
be at
ability
0-1.
either.
So
You didn't
Hawk's
use
ability is
Hawk's ability either.
I used
I
Hawk's
love
ability a
Hawk.
couple of times. Yes, I did.
Not really, but it
We
was.
didn't. You
I
never
love
Oh no,
used Hawk's
Hawk's
ability
ability.
once.
No, I used fire convergence a couple of
You
times,
did,
but I never used Hawk's
which is the
ability
best.
It's the
The
last
because they were
ability.
so spread out.
No, it was a good game, guys. It was a good game. Hopefully, it was entertaining to watch. I don't know. To me,
So
CIS is bulky.
I just started playing with this, and if you've got Maul bumped into a medium base here, he wants to sloop over them. He can as long as he's touching them. So this is a bank left 2, and that just clears. So he can sloop over as long as it's touching him. So really anything blocking Hawk away from Maul was keeping Maul from doing that sloop.
Every angle it's possible to do a 2 sloop is what you're saying?
I believe so. I'm just playing with it here, but I think
Interesting. I did not know that.
so. If we were lined up here, it might be not possible. If we were straight on, we bump them into each other and then do a bank left 2. Yeah, it does clear.
Okay.
So it pushes.
Must have blocked myself, but I'm relatively certain it was.
Yeah, pushes
the
straight
Hawk.
along
The
just
lat's a
long enough.
medium base, right? The
Yeah.
lat's a medium base, so it's only 1.5. So a 2 sloop should clear it every which way but loose.
Yeah,
I think you guys were right when it comes to it. The Tri-Fighter got in the way.
Yeah, we were talking about it during the game, and
Fighter.
the medium base is still just a weird size, and it's like it probably fits even when it looks like it doesn't fit.
Yep, the medium bases always fit.
That's right.
Which
Well,
was a more ballsy move than I
Ah.
would have made because I never would have slooped right there just because I wouldn't think it would fit. But now knowing that it fits, I can't wait to put ball back on the table.
Apparently, but it didn't fit
That's
in
right.
this particular case. So there you
Yep.
go.
And I'll be completely honest with you. When I did that 1 bank, I fully expected to be blocked by Maul. I did not expect that 1 bank to clear, which completely messed up my move with Obi-Wan. So yeah, that was a thing. It looked like it was like expert planning on my part, and I'm willing to take that. I'm totally willing to make that call and say, yeah, that was the greatest way that it goes. But the reality of the situation is that it was blind luck that bank cleared, and it completely messed up my entire plan, and I had to spend the next couple of turns fixing it.
Hey, if you look smart, don't correct it.
Fair enough.
For my second time flying CIS, I will. I'll agree. They probably should have died sooner because I didn't do worth the shit.
It was a good.
I enjoyed this list, but again, the Jedi did most of the heavy lifting, which is what they do. So.
Oh yeah.
You've done so much better having a CLT on those Jedis.
Yeah. So Charles, I was wondering why no CLT.
So keep in mind that how these lists were built was I picked the faction that I wanted,
Yeah,
and they picked ships, and we initially had I think we had a different Naboo fighter, and I used my veto to get Rick. So with Rick and Hawk and Ahsoka and Obi,
Mistake
it was
giving him
200
Obi-Wan.
flat. There was no opportunity to go anywhere with points. The only thing I could have dropped for CLT would have been Kit Fisto, and I believe it or not, I really wanted to field Kit Fisto because I'd never used that card ever, and so that was something I'm like, I want to fly a ship I've never flown, and I want to use an upgrade that I've never used. And so I got Hawk with Kit Fisto on it, and that was the majority of the reason why there was no CLT or Delta 7B, just because there was no point room. This is a 200 flat list the way we were built.
He flew it really well. Yeah, I mean, Obi-Wan
and
Rick really were clutch, and you were constantly in the way or constantly getting shots. Like, you knew exactly where I was going. So I needed to flying, I guess. As you said, it was a game of positioning that I positioned myself right into losing. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's all right. I also
Solid.
lived longer than I should have too. So apparently I can't play it all tonight, which is okay.
Solid post-game analysis by Matt.
There you go. Post-game analysis by you guys. That's what you guys said. Mine was that they were a bit clunkier than I expected them to be.
So are you guys going to do this to me?
Are we doing this tonight?
Yeah, it's you versus me, man.
What's going on?
Okay.
Do we wanna
You
build
versus
John
me,
in
John.
as part
You
of
and
this
me.
as part of the game?
What's going on?
I'm good to do it now if you guys are.
I gotta fight somebody.
Okay.
Who's gonna fight
Do you got the time to construct a quick list, Matt?
I can. What's going on?
I think we're going to construct John's list so that he can fly against Matt. Against Chris. Sorry.
Chris. I was gonna say yeah.
Against
All right. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I'm fine with that. Ready to do this recorded bit?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this specific stream, and that way we can have clean cuts. And we will be back. I guess we'll be back in a few minutes. So I gotta pee though, so I'm gonna pee first. And I'm not gonna. You guys are making me do this after I have like 3 whiskeys against John.
You're just building.
I
got a whiskey too.
I'm gonna lose.
It's fine.
Hey, mine's empty.
How many whiskeys
but I had
have you had, John? Have you had 3?
Yeah.
And an entire glass.
Yeah.
Did we end the stream?
Yeah, he started the stream with a full glass, so.
We end the stream already, guys?
Refilled it too.
All right.
We should stop it before we start talking about it.
All right. Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be back with another amazing episode of Planning Phase Syndicate as Drunk Chris and Drunk John battle each other, and John will not get Separatists this time, so we're not going to play that game. No Separatists, no Empire for